I bet. I'm probably gonna cut this joint off immediately, dog. I don't know how this joint work. I don't know how this joint work. I just accepted a request just now. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go right there.
Okay, we just have to figure it out.
Fact, dog.
How are
Big
you?
fact. I'm good. I'm just, I don't know. I'm taking it one day at a time. Just trying to spread the word.
I appreciate you. Well, I know we just like met, but I just want to tell you a little bit about like myself. So, my name is Lashaya Wilkerson, but I go by Queen Raja. I do different healing and community organizing in my city. And I've been doing like open mics for for 6 years, but we've been doing things all around the city. So, and we do a lot of things in California. And mostly I've been getting like visions about just bringing people together, organizing and holding space to do like whatever be coming to me. And I was talking to my business partner and we were talking about just like dreams and different prophecies and stuff. And you literally hit me up and sent me your video. So I got a hold of you and I was just watching them back to back to back. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. I want to just tap in, check
So I
in.
said,
And we was here in the call. So I wanted to say, yeah, I want to tell the people, I want to meet you so I can tell the people about like what you've been seeing, what you've been going through. And
well, thank you for that, because that's my job as of right now. I've been tasked with just sharing my experience, or else.
okay, I'm ready to listen. So I know we just met. So officially, what's your name and
My name
where you at?
is Edmund Johnson. I'm in I'm at right now. I think I'm around like Salem, Oregon, like right underneath Portland, Oregon,
Oh, nice.
right now.
Bless you too,
And
Kiki.
I'm 20. What you said?
I was responding to the comment. She said, "Bless you both." I said, "Bless you too, Kiki."
Yeah, it's shalom. I just learned that word like 3 days ago.
Ashe, ashe.
May peace be upon you, I think.
Mm-hmm. Peace be upon you.
But yeah, I'm 27 years old. I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I've dedicated my life to God ever since the age of 13.
Nice. I was
They
interested.
got like a
Go
delay or
ahead.
something.
Do we?
They got a delay.
Did we? No, I was listening. I heard you.
All right. You got any questions?
Yeah, I was very interested in just getting like an overall um vision a little bit or hear a little bit about your story, like what you've been seeing since the dreams have been coming out lately, kind of back
I
to back.
mean,
You've been having a lot of.
uh, it's been like I gotta like figure out how to put this in the words, because like the stuff not it didn't just like happen and then like now, and I post it on YouTube and it just ceases. Like I still have dreams like every other night.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the last one I had was yesterday. Like I pulled my truck over and I slept in like this little small village. Like it's called a village because like it's like a little small town, like off the beaten path or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And like they had like a spot large enough for a truck. So I just pulled over to take a nap, and I said my little prayer before going to sleep. And I woke up and I was like in like this all like black and reddish like area, and like they had like two demonic figures over me, and it looked like they were like trying to figure out what they was gonna do. And so I prayed, to God to like to help me out, and like I just started rising up, and like one of them had followed me, and it hovered in front of me, and like horns just like grew out of his head just to like express like I'm unholy. You feel me? Like that was the most recent dream I had, which was yesterday. But just to let you know, they got stuff going on that we do not
Yeah.
understand at all. I'm not afraid of any of it. I've been saying this stuff for like at least since I was 17
Hmm.
years old. Like demonic figures and stuff. I don't practice witchcraft. Um, I identify as a Christian only because I follow Jesus Christ. Other than that, I don't do anything unholy. I don't affiliate with those type of people. I actually fight them in my dreams sometimes. Believe it or not. I say, Our Father, thou art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Please give me the strength to defeat my enemies. And like no cap, like I get a surge of like energy,
In the
and
dream
all
realm,
of
you
my
saying?
thoughts come back.
Sorry, not to cut
What
you
you
off,
say?
but you saying in the dream realm, you're able to speak.
Yeah, yeah, like a lucid
Hmm.
in a lucid dream. Like when you wake up, you can't move and it's hard to breathe and all that.
Hmm.
That's what I think. I think that like I'm praying in my mind, and then I'm able to move and think clearly. And believe it or not, they scared to fight us.
Hmm.
They run away immediately as soon as we try to fight back. So other than that, like I don't. What you trying? What you want to
No,
know?
that's good to know. No, I literally was just, I was talking about just having these interviews because, like I said, I do like art, but and healing. So I've just been doing a whole bunch of stuff.
You
So
ever
I
play
was talking to my best
with
friend
them
about,
rocks?
huh?
You play with them rocks?
Rocks?
The colorful ones? Yeah, the color. You said
Yeah.
healing. You play with the rocks? Well, I mean, pray with the rocks. My
Pray.
bad.
So this,
Yeah, like you know they
you mean like
they
the
got a lot of
crystals and stuff? Yeah, 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 yeah. Not necessarily
yeah
pray
people
with
be
crystals,
playing with
but
that.
so I have a walk with God, which I'm an ordained minister. And when I say healing, like I do different things, but that's why I said the group that we were going to go live with on first, that's an art cooperative that I have. And we do, when I say healing, we mix spirituality with art. So we literally just come together to
Just pray.
however forms that be.
Yeah,
So we accept
yeah.
all type of community. So I serve when I made the commitment 4 years ago to give myself to God. It was just that, like spirit came to me in my way and told me like I'm gonna be doing this and walking this and learning this and all this. So I've been just exposed to many different things and many different people, and I hold space to what we try to do is again build art and love and literally just listen to each other and figure out where God is, point blank period, in the message. So we come together and celebrate different things in life, and I open it up to all people really over this last 10 years just in my city. um, we done been to churches, to mosques, to different schools, all levels, doing things at the parks and all these things. And it's literally just prayer and being with community. And so I've been with the people in all type of places. Like I said, the mosque, we have a Sikh temple, we have a lot of Christianity. It's all different denominations of everything. And literally, me, I just come together. We come together, and I try to learn about God in every place and try to figure out how shit all excuse me, I didn't mean to cuss, but everything is
I do
happening.
that too.
And it's just I'm trying to listen and love and do what I'm called to do. So but I don't
Yeah,
necessarily pray to rocks, but yes, I have a lot of different, I got understanding the crystals and different, whatever, but I
I don't
don't
know nothing about that
know.
stuff.
But that's the point, and
No
thank you for
problem.
taking this like interview, because this was the point of me wanting to me myself put it on wax, talk with different artists, healers, prophets, whatever everybody calls themselves in the now, and just check up on it, like see what's what, see
Yeah,
what's real, see what's and not in a way that we've done in the past where people, they so separate, they're willing to kill
I
each
would
other
like
and argue. I don't do that. Sorry.
I like to I would like to say this. Uh, I was te- I was told two things by the Most High, the Living God, through through Jesus Christ when I was getting my life judged.
Mm-hmm.
It was right after we played the Guess My Name game. It slipped my mind in the 41-minute video in the heat of the moment when I was like just running through everything. He uh he took over Jesus' body to speak with me, and I don't remember everything he said because a lot of information that they was giving me, they was straightforward, and it was some things I wasn't supposed to know. So they take that message, that information back. But I could give you two quotes of what God said to me. The first quote was, Edmund, you need to share these experiences with my people, or you will be in the worst danger you have ever been in your life. Do you understand? That's the first quote he gave me. The second quote he gave me was, when all of this is said and done, you all need to learn how to get along.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second thing. Same thing our grandmas tell us, like when we was little
Yeah.
kids. Y'all need to learn how to get along. Because like, if you think about it, if something happens to God and Jesus and we fighting with each other, we kill ourselves, the greatest things this eternity has ever had just ceases to
Mm-hmm.
exist. You feel me? Like, but what God had planned for us has not commenced yet because the devil corrupted Adam and Eve, and Jesus was sent to reclaim God's greatest creation, and He called us His greatest creation. So I I felt like I should share that with you just to let you know, like, this is why I took the interview, because He gave me the task of sharing the information that I have, or else.
I appreciate that because literally I heard a similar call, like come together and, you know, put it together and hold space to do that. And for different people, I know like it's scary for a lot of different people. I know in many different ways. A lot of, we're all different, but people receive God differently through like, dreams or their religion or beliefs and or traumatic things that they go through. And there's a certain vulnerability that it takes to get out and say your personal truths. But for me, the
Yeah, I didn't want to do it.
mission, Spirit was like the same
I
thing for me.
want to do
Like you got to do it, and y'all got to find it. Literally, what was said was like y'all got to normalize this because it's like something everybody about to be doing, and universe is cleansing in many different ways. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but healing is um very powerful. Like all of us have messages. We're all, what I believe, what God showed me at this timeline. We're all here for a reason, and right now it's time to like find yourself, and not only that, like really become who you truly are. So if you got certain insight and you the one for certain X, Y, and Z, like we gonna be solving certain problems, and now is the time to normalize that. And as much negativity happened on this earth, and there's so much to say, I don't want to get fully into it, but we have the capability of healing those things. And I'm excited to learn. All I wanted to do, which this was nice, to connect with you and listen to you so we can go off on whatever you want to
it.
share with the people. Um,
I ain't trying
there
to.
ain't no right or
I ain't trying to throw
wrong.
no shade. I ain't trying to throw no shade. I thought you was gonna have like a list of questions, but it seemed like you don't. So I think I think it's interesting if I share this. I've seen a few things after my meeting with Jesus Christ. I call him Yeshua HaMashiach now.
Mhm.
Uh, like, aliens exist. They aren't just space aliens. There's angels and demons over here in this world, and there's a reality on top of our reality that we experience when we go to sleep, and we don't even know it. Uh, they got all types of beings around us, and for some, there's a lot of things about this world that we don't know, and we've, in our arrogance, come to believe that we are the apex. This is where like humans are, and this is all that the world has for us. The galaxy is too big for that, and I think God created us to create, like how he creates it, because we were made in his image. And if you look at outer space, it's all just a blank slate, ready for creation.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about
Mm-hmm.
it, uh, we've been halted by the devil, who's jealous of a lot of things, and of God. He's jealous of us. He's jealous of God's worship. He's jealous of God's love and interest that He has for us, and He corrupted Adam and Eve, and Jesus had to come to reclaim God's greatest creation. So we haven't even started on what God created us for. Like, there's still plenty of things to be done before we can even get started on what we were made for. But I've seen a few different types of beings. Like, they got uh these beings that, like, they got like black and white dog like faces. I've seen they had the one angel I talked about in the photo women in video that was like it was levitating above me, and like I woke up and I was looking at a room, and the room was like flawless. It was beautiful. And when I looked up, like I locked eyes with it. Like, it startled me at first, and like it was like a marble, like, the rock marble. It was a marble
You said the
color, like it was
rock
made from
marble.
marble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a marble
Mm-hmm.
countertop. And like it was like it had that color, and like the texture of marble, and it had like tentacles coming out of the back of his head, and it had like eyes like Jesus, but they weren't the same color. It was like golden mixed with like an orange and a yellow, and it was like the colors were bouncing around in his eye, in the white part of his eyeballs. That's like, I don't know, it's like a thing God does with like beings that he loves the most. The eyeballs aren't like, don't got the white part. It's the colors bounce around and move around like energy. It's pretty cool looking. It could be intimidating at times too.
Hold on, nephew. Let's get into
But
these
I mean,
beings. Cause no, yeah, we just met, so I didn't want to go like too deep, but I do have hella questions because the ultimate, like, I want to in time talk with different people and lion ties whatever their expertise and understanding. But I want to know about your encounter with what you felt like you seen or your truth about Jesus, and then we can get maybe into some of these other beings.
Yeshua is a pretty cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
God is fed up. I was kind of freaked out when God was talking to me. It wasn't a good conversation. It was a you think you've been doing good? I disagree. You feel me? Jesus way more forgiving. He like the cool uncle at the cookout that love to see you when you come around, listen to you, and he look like he don't take nothing from nobody. You feel me? Like, Jesus a pretty cool dude. God cool too, but he straight to business. Like, they got a lot of unfinished business that he want to take care of before he could. I'm guessing, be like a chill dude. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? But other than that, I don't really know what to say. Other
Well,
than
in
that,
those encounters, what do you feel like the message like right now
the
to do for them?
the message is
Same
real.
old, same old.
The time is coming. Get it together. Y'all had y'all fun. It's time to get right,
Okay.
because y'all last chance. Cause when pops come, it's over. And when he says done, ain't no coming out that lake of fire. That's you from now on. And if you don't like it, that's, oh well. Cause his wrath is eternal. We in this flesh, we are temporary. Our spirit and our consciousness is eternal. We can't understand yet or fathom eternity. God is an eternal being. When he say his wrath is eternal, get it together. This your shot to be as close to a God as possible. Get it together. Like, we are the next thing underneath the living God.
When you
Underneath
say
us,
we, who might, I didn't mean to
angels.
cut you off when you're saying we, who are we speaking to?
We
Human?
speaking
Mm-hmm.
humans. We were made to be like God.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath God. He's the Alpha and Omega. We underneath. Like it said that Jesus is gonna share the same power he has with us in the afterlife. But the humans that flop, bruh, how y'all flop on this, bruh? Like they, bro. When I say every day we wake up, we got a chance to do right. But when they knocking at the door, like, bro, look, go tell them, all right, that's it, get it together. You can't mess this up, bro. But I mean, it said in the Bible, they got people that God gonna put it in them where they not gonna want to believe because they never want they were that type of person their whole life. So since they want to be that type of person, when he called them, he poured his spirit out. When he called them, my name Edmund Johnson, I met Jesus Christ. He a liar. They ain't gonna believe it. They ain't gonna believe it. But I mean, God said, share this with my people.
Blessed be. Blessed be. I can't even speak. Blessed be. I believe you. And look, it's not, hey, I don't know why, but I heard the call and I wanted to send on my small platform, but it's getting out there. I'm having, different conversations where I'm at. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel the love and we here too. We all in this together. So I appreciate you taking this time with me and telling me what you've seen. And I'm excited for the future.
Other than that, I just want to keep it a buck with y'all. The devil not powerful at all, but he's very cunning. And when I say he cunning, stay away from that dude. That that dude came to me as I fell asleep. Like, you know how like you fall asleep and like it's like your body shutting down and your spirit like getting
Mm-hmm.
up. When I said that, he was right there at the foot of my bed in front of a golden sunset, just flying. That dude took me across the galaxy, was tempting me to do all types of atrocities to people. When I tell you, I was barely awake, I was vulnerable, and he knew how to pull my strings like my mother. That dude was good. That's not the type of person you want to be around. He's not strong, but he's very smart and very cunning. God said his people die from a lack of knowledge. Like we gotta understand these demons and the devil, they kill us by tricking us. That's their main weapon, is deception and trickery. Like we gotta be prepared. We gotta learn God's way and Jesus' way, because they got two different ways. God's way is like the Old Testament. Jesus' way is like like the things that he told us to do, the way he told us to live. And his way came to effect when he died on the cross, to my knowledge. But I mean, the devil, he he getting people, a lot of people. And I mean, like, let's say every 15 people, or like let's say for 100 people, he getting about 85. Me, you, 13 more people, we make it through the pearly gates. He got 85.
No.
He getting them like that. And it's all because our ancestors, in their arrogant ways, thought that they could have understanding with other people. They could stray away from God's way, and they could do. They thought they could have the arrogance to do what they wanted to do, and water down God's way and put it second to their own. And God only told us His way, so He wouldn't touch fire. Like if you had your child by the stove, don't touch that fire. That's a sin. Like like in comparison, that's how God looking at us. Like, don't touch that fire. And look at us touching fire. Generations down the line, the devil taking about, let's say, 85% of people to hell right now. It's so bad. Jesus got to step in again. It's that bad. It's complacency. We putting ourselves before God, and He told us what to do to protect us. But I mean, other than that, bro, like if you got any questions, I'm ready for them.
No, I was listening. I hear. I wanted to just connect and get your personal testimonial because literally, like I was saying earlier, I don't know what's happening right now,
I
but
better know
it
too.
is, and I've been in this for a minute, but I'm trying not to like pour too much up and out there. I want to lionize others and really listen, give platform for them as well. Because what I keep hearing is like, it's just like this righteous war energy happening. And at this point, we've all been told so many things, but until they, like you were saying, like until people
Yeah,
individually
they
make that choice,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
He
more
ain't
the
forcing
stages.
nobody, and they perverted that. They perverted the Bible too. They don't do that with any other religion, to my knowledge. Like they don't play with the Quran. They don't mess with Shiva and Buddhism and all that. It's only with the God of Israel, bro. Like when Jesus told me that that's what they call me. I'm the dude in the Bible named Jesus. That's what y'all call me. But I'm a man of many names. Bro, I was tripped out. I felt like I was about to go to hell right there. Real, real talk. Like think of looking Jesus in the eyes and going, "Your name Jesus," and he like, so they still call
Mm,
me that. I never knew.
yeah.
And what happens if he say he never knew me? Straight to hell. Real talk. Like
And I don't know.
and
See, there's people in the comments, and I'm sorry, y'all. It's not that we ignoring you or anything, but I want to get back to that because a lot of people is talking about like the
my
Christ
phone
consciousness
sound low.
and you know Jesus walking the earth. Now, what are we like saying? Or,
I think he in the clouds because when he had me, we were in like it was in the sunset, standing on top of clouds. It was beautiful too, and his eyes reflected the surroundings.
mm,
I get like I had to. My only two guesses is he's inside the sun or he walks along the sunset. Like the devil gets up in the morning and he started his day early, and Jesus coming walking around right after him to fix everything. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
mm.
I really don't know.
I mean, that's what I feel like right now is the time. And I keep saying righteous war because, like, at the time, don't nobody know, but so much is happening. And as long as when we just keep connecting and being honest, and then different things is gonna reveal
Yeah,
itself. But
we need a group putting heads together. We could connect the dots if we had a big enough group.
and I think, especially since like COVID happened and everything, like the world shook up and had to like go inside,
Yeah,
and the whole world, long story short, needs healing. And with everything that's going on, all we got to do is connect. Like, and it's
I asked Jesus about
easy, huh?
COVID. I asked Jesus about COVID. My mind a little blank on that topic. I'm pretty sure I got some mind blowing information that I wasn't able to keep, but it was legit conditioning. It was conditioning for you know what? The mark of the beast. It was conditioning.
Yeah.
They wanted to see if they was gonna go for it. You could barely get a job because you had to go in for interview. You couldn't do that without the vaccine. Uh, it was so hard to go to a fast food restaurant because if you didn't have a car, I got an 18 wheeler. I can't go into a drive through. They wouldn't even go. I sat in the drive through standing up. Like, can I get a breakfast egg and cheese and an orange juice? Nobody answered. Cars backed up. They know we there. They ain't gonna let me buy nothing because I don't got a car, and I can't go through in the front because the door locked. It was hard to even get something to eat.
Yeah.
You couldn't go in the store without a mask. You can't go in the store without a mark. It was conditioning, but like I remember the words. Yeah, it was conditioning. I remember them words. It's real.
I believe, like, I believe it. Like, I believe, I'm not going to say, because I'm a believer. I believe in God and I believe in just Jesus. And I believe in all the messengers until I know, what's what. And when I pray and get with Jesus, because that energy always is around me, it's been like all I knew was like Christianity. And when I
The
do my healing,
Holy
when
Spirit.
we pray, no, it's always in me, but it be like within me, and it always do this shape shifting thing. And it makes sense for the Christ consciousness and all the like the new age stuff. I can pretty much assimilate any and everywhere because I cover myself with God and understanding. I don't know, but I'm gonna flip any rock in every turn and go against whatever, wherever God pull me. That's just me. But it's been, it's just crazy because, like, for me at least, especially with the Jesus energy, it has been something that is like, yes, I could feel it outside of myself, but when I see and I'm around it, it literally is like within me personally. And when I'm with other
Yeah.
people, it's within them. Like we get the spark in it, and and then it's a live embodied type of thing, and it transcends all the whatever, like whatever humans is around me, man, woman, young, old, da 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 da. And it's crazy. I don't know what that truly is, but again, it's like it's just hard to say what's what because again, as you were speaking about the devil and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about like the elite and shit. Like they, all that is real as well, like all the distractions and all that. But that's
I
in our
think
living world that
I
they.
think they I think they devil worshippers, or at least the majority of them. But at the same time, they don't have to be because the devil just wants you to fall short of the requirements to make it. Like he'll let you be complacent. You could be a Christian, but as long as you mingle with him and not do what Jesus told you to do, so he can accept you, the devil okay with that too. But the elites, most likely, devil worshippers. Like, like we hear the stories. Like just like how Cat Williams said, conspiracy theories came from theories.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was something that we knew that ran out of control and became a conspiracy theory. But there's some truth to what they're saying. And they I hear devil worshiping churches and rituals where they drinking urine and feces and all that nasty stuff. They talking about they sacrificing kids in Bohemian Grove and all
Mm-hmm.
this. Where they getting this information from? Why would somebody say that?
Mm-hmm.
Something's true about it. If not the whole thing, something's
Mm-hmm.
true. So they devil worshiping Bohemian Grove, but they not sacrificing children, or just some rich people sacrificing kids and they not devil worshiping. Like some got to be true.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, we know maybe it's devil worshiping. Maybe it's the elites
Mm-hmm.
worshiping the devil, selling us
And
off
it's
to him.
it's not even maybe, not to cut you off, but it's like it's not even maybe because we done already now in the year 2024 we can test all these so-called theories, and there's so many victims with it, so much. And I know like I know a lot about, yes, I've been, like I said, street warrior, so we've been doing a lot of just human decoding, and the elite play us all, and at the same
They
time
play
there's hundreds
they play
of
the game
thousands
bad.
missing people every single day. Something we all were so busy fighting amongst each other, and this way and that way is better, and da 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 da. But it's like it's all the same. We gotta come together
Yeah,
and really fight for the truth, because I really feel
that's
like
the
although
only
I
way.
know God is coming and is here, it's not a scary thing when, I don't know, for me, every time my energy comes when I with God, it's like I'm never scared of nothing. And when darkness comes, like you said, it be scared of us. And for me, Jesus ain't gonna walk away from nobody, even in real time when it's really time to like make the decision. It That energy has always gave me grace, love, and understanding to
Yeah,
get through. So I feel like, man, I don't know what's happening, but I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate us like just
It's all
Doing
good.
it.
I want to say this too. They using divide and conquer on this, and
Oh
it's a very effective strategy. They got black Jesus, they got white
yeah.
Jesus, and we fight over it. They got black people and white people. We the same people at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no reason for us to like in person.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody racist,
Yeah.
but on the internet,
Yeah.
oh, there's lot of racism on the internet. But in person, never. I haven't experienced it in person. I know it exists in places, but not to the degree that we romanticize.
Right.
They got rich versus poor, straight versus gay,
Yeah.
and while we waging war, they got men versus women,
Yeah. Any
red
opposition
pill
they can
versus
put.
blue
Yeah.
pill, any
Any opposition.
anything. It's just muddy the water, so they never fight us together.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they like in America, it's just 1%, maybe less than 1%.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as we running the rat race of chasing not enough money in corporate America, and we fighting amongst each other, they could do whatever they want to.
Right.
These people building
Mm-hmm.
bunkers. They in the Bible it says the rich, the rich and the famous, they gon' go into the mountains and they
Mm-hmm.
gonna yell to the mountains to cover them from God's wrath because this terrible day has come. That's in Revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross and Mark Zuckerberg building bunkers.
Nature ain't
Are they
playing with
lying?
them. They ain't got nowhere to go. They ain't got nowhere to go. Mama Bear's upset too. Mother Earth is gonna be, yes, not allowing certain things too. It's a lot. It's a lot to say. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm ready. I know it do seem super scary, but again, to go back to like the elites, it's funny when you really like break it down. Even with our presidents, like they're all related. They all know each other type shit.
And it's skull and
It's
bones.
crazy. That's not we gotta wake up and yeah. Fix some stuff.
I think almost every last president skull and bones.
Yeah. I think we only have like a couple of
Almost
them that
all of them.
wasn't.
They
It's
probably got
crazy.
killed. Probably got shot in the
It's
head. Probably.
But
If we
they're
look it
now
up.
showing a lot of like again, we have a lot of proof for stuff. Like we can look into certain things and look it up. And
Yes, the
we're far enough
information.
along to like figure it out. We don't need nobody to tell us. We just gotta like come together and like, again, like Spirit was saying earlier, normalize this behavior. People can't be scared of what we just gotta do. The shit is written.
I mean,
We've been talking about it
the
since the beginning
change
of time.
the change that's coming. I mean, I'm not afraid of a lot of things, but the severity of the change that's about to happen kind of like gets my feet cold, if that's a good way of saying it. But I mean, I'm losing my train of thought. I need to drink some. Dang, I'm sorry. I can't think
No
straight right
worries.
now.
This could look, I don't want it to go too far. This was good. But shoot. I gotta stop because but no, this is good. I'm ready. I'm glad. I just wanted to check in, listen to some personal testimonials. And I hear you. And we gotta get prepared
If you want me on again, I'll let you. We just gotta hash out a schedule because my schedule all over the place.
for sure. And if you're up to it, I'm trying to this was my first time or whatever, but I do like little interviews here and there, but I want to figure out how I can, I want to do it at the community center where people can be there and we can like we can do a Q&A or something like that. It'd be a
In which
little bit bigger.
city?
Me, I'm in Cali. Hey brother.
California.
Yeah.
I'm in California. Like, I probably need gotta get a flight.
Okay. That'd be cool. You can pull up on us. And we
Yeah,
got a
that'd be
lot of
kind of
people
cool.
engaging y'all. Nice to meet you guys. I just
Hey,
met
do
him.
y'all?
Thank you. I appreciate you telling your testimonial.
They got any questions? Cause I have not been looking at my phone sideways. I can't read none of that.
You can't see it? Okay, let me see. Let me go. Yeah, it was a bit in here. Let me see. It said occult
They be acting
practices
like,
aren't evil slash demonic. It's spiritual science. People use it for evil. That is true as well.
hey, watch out for CERN. Them people in CERN,
Switzerland.
I
Oh
think they,
yeah,
yeah, they whole logo is a 666.
yeah,
If you and they like they trying to like I don't know what they doing. I'm not smart enough to see what them people doing. But that stuff don't look. They had a parade where they had like the devil stabbing Jesus with a pitchfork too.
yeah.
CERN.
They be doing certain things, but a lot of the times they be trying to sensationalize like our pain. You, I'll follow you back. I can't even. It's my screen is just frozen now.
Yeah, screen froze.
Okay,
Oh, there
okay,
you
there we
go.
go. Nope, it did it again. What the hell? It said we're Moorish American.
No racism. No racism isn't real. Stop calling people crayon colors. We all human at the end of the day. We all
Oh,
know
him.
this.
Yeah, and we just got to speak English. We know that, we got to, we ain't, none of this politically correct, but we got to like, he's the one so-called black leader they don't speak about. Whom? We had a divinely prepared prophet sent by Elijah, born in North Carolina, 1886. That was from Oopsburn. What's crazy is like what I've gotten to, like with my research. I have seen like what's strange, like the story of Jesus or different prophets with like the 12 disciples and coming from a Virgin Mary and being like some type of sun worship and Holy Three. That story that's not like new. A lot of people have orally had different stories about it. So that's what I find like kind of cool too. Like humans have very similar,
I still
rather it.
got this too. It got a little wet just now.
Oh, nice.
I think this the seal of God. I think this was placed on my forehead in my sleep.
The
I
circle.
thought it was. Yeah, I think that's the seal of God for the 144,000 Jews in Revelation.
666 is a symbol. I mean, again, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep with it, but there's it's like yes and no. Like I feel like because somebody was talking about the 666 being a satanic symbol, but also like learning about the
I think.
numerology and different things in science. It can represent
I
different
think
things. It depends what people use it for.
it's in the Bible. I think it's supposed to mean he was the 666th person to be created by God in the Book of Life. I
Mm,
I think that's what it means because it represents his name. That's what it says in the Bible.
mm.
Like it kind of makes sense.
He said, "No, look it up. This ain't no story. You can look it up. The picture here of who of what." Again, I don't claim to know the right way. That's why I'm seeking on this journey to talk with people and getting their testimonials, just to put them on wax for us to like hang out, chill, talk a little bit, see what pops up. But yeah, six electrons, protons, neutrons. Yes, I understand that science too.
I
Again,
don't know none of that.
it's just like what people go in and what they believe. I don't know. And then again, before we go, I wanted to talk about like with Jesus and Christ consciousness and people tapping in. Um, do you believe like that? Because I heard you say like the 4,400 like people scattered
Thousand,
around, and
104,
which one?
144,000 Jews that Jesus raptures up.
Right. Sorry, I'm like yes. Um,
There's gonna be Jews from all different types of tribes and languages and all that.
I was talking with someone, a shamanic healer, and they were telling me about how that 144 translation was like that was like a frequency. That's our body's frequency, and then like you can look up like the 144 like the hertz, and that's supposed to be the frequency of like love and Jesus. Like there's some science behind tapping into energy, spirits, and source, and they kind of like go together. How you feel about energy
I think
and Jesus?
I think I think dissecting the Bible to that degree gets in the way of the information of the message that was trying to be sent.
Okay.
Like I ain't trying to throw shade on them. I'm just saying, like they got people saying the rapture already happened. They got people saying the rapture isn't gonna. The revelation was made in 1960. Like we got all these different theories
Mhm.
about the Bible. I just need the message. That's how I be thinking about it. Like somebody could be like, the 144,000 Jews is really a frequency. Like, I don't know what you talking about
Mhm.
at all. Like no offense, they got 144,000 dudes from across the planet that fucking raptured up to my
Yeah.
now. I
No
don't know, bro. I
worry,
don't
but
know.
like in real time, AJ in the comments, they saying yes, they do understand. They understand what I'm talking about. They say yes, vibrational frequency, hertz frequency. So again, it's just like the knowledge on like what we choose to like grasp onto. And I get you and feel you and understand about like the message. But for me, I find it so crazy how different things be like so linked up, literally within the stars, like the zodiacs and all that. That started off by like that was God's first. That was a story about God when they broke it down.
They
But then, man, we learn
claim
it
it's
into a
like a
story about
calendar.
self. But it's one and the same. When you break it down, the stories are like whatever you take it, whether it's inside or you have in that. It's just like I find it just crazy how it can line up so perfectly. I don't
Yeah,
know what's right or
I
wrong,
think,
but it's
I think the
both. Yeah.
Mayans, Egyptians, and all of them. I think they pay attention to the zodiac signs because God uses it as a calendar to like just so we could foreshadow what's gonna happen in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they had like I think Egypt was way more sophisticated than they
Oh
say it was because like those pyramids were white. Like they weren't brown, they were white and they were clean and they had a golden like triangular tip on the top
yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
all that. And like they even saying like if you put some type of nuclear compound in it, it generates free electricity. Stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. You feel they got hieroglyphics of planes, helicopters,
But
and
those was
UFOs and
bad.
all this stuff.
Those was that those crystals you were saying, do I pray to? And it's like, no, I don't pray to them, but I understand. Like I can see and understand when people use them for stuff. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. And I wouldn't call them demonic. I would say it's a science that people don't understand. But some
I'm
people that
afraid
understand,
of the
they
word.
understand.
I'm afraid of the word idolatry. That's the only thing. Like that's why I steer clear of a lot of things. Like I just be trying my best not to fall into that. Like I even look at my Bible and my cross different after learning about idolatry, cause it's like they still like a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Like my relationship is with Yeshua and the
Mm-hmm.
Most High, not the Bible and my cross.
Right.
You feel me? But I mean, other than that, like I don't be like making fun of people and all that. I keep my mouth shut so I can learn a
Yeah.
lot. Like I'm not like a lot of people as you can see, but I consume a lot of information
Yeah. Me too. Always
and
welcome.
I connect dots and I find patterns and I use what I call my common sense, which it's not common sense because I be finding out some complex stuff on my own and it just be from just like sucking in knowledge, connecting dots, figuring out patterns, and just using what I claim is my common sense. Just put it together, like boom. But yeah, like I think something going on with them Jews up in New York and that them tunnels, and they not gonna give us the whole scoop on what's going on down there, cause like ain't no reason to be fighting for people to not see. those tunnels.
I would tell you about what's going on, but I don't want to get us blocked. That could be for another conversation. But none of that is new. That's why we got to connect. That's why it's crazy because, and again, I'm going to say righteous war. I'm going to read this comment. AJ said, I came from traditional Christianity. God woke me up to be a truth seeker. I don't fit in with the organized churches and what's traditional. Ashe, amen. That's what this was
Man, you
all
know,
about, I guess. Us normalizing
yeah,
different
this
things, but
the
the
church
same
right there.
things together. Exactly. This is the church right here.
The house of God has been infiltrated by Satan. The Vatican has been infiltrated by
Absolutely.
Satan. We are the church. Us on YouTube, us on Instagram, us on Facebook. We are the new church. We are the house of God now. We can't
Mm-hmm.
trust those people. They sex trafficking. They molesting them children. They adding and taking away from the word of God so they can confuse and control us. We can't trust them people, bro. It's
Mm-hmm.
up to us to carry on what God
Fellowship
gave
is
us.
important. I like this, y'all. We gonna do something. We gonna do it again. We was just like we was just downloading. I was just following Spirit to connect. This is our first time meeting, so we just checking in. But I appreciate y'all commenting, and I feel like this. I've been having a vision to do something similar, just creating this heaven on earth with folks and making it okay for us to battle out our ideas and not necessarily in a negative way, but just stand strong with God and listen to each other and bring all these things together. And I'm excited because God showed me again, like how the elites, I don't
Hey,
focus on the negative with them, but I mean, I can
they
take it there.
got
I'm a Pisces.
whoops,
But
burn one.
for
None of
us,
us none of us can really say what history is the correct history because history is won by the person that killed
right.
everybody. So who really knows what happened? When I talked to Jesus, he was like he expressed when he said, so that's what they still call me. He was expressing, y'all don't know what's really going on. We don't know what's really going on, bro. I don't know my ancestors. All I know is slave ship, grandma got raped. That's why I'm light skinned. A few generations later, here I am. That's all I know. That's because my people were killed and couldn't say their part. We don't know what's going on. But I mean you could read like I'm not trying to offend you. I'm not
No,
trying to make you angry, bro. I
I'm
promise you, bro.
listening.
I love all y'all. People die all the time. Like who knows what's going on? Because the best way to control the people you conquered is to give them something to tell their children that's not true. Because when they die, their children are indoctrinated. Real talk. Satan is the father of lies. He made that. But I mean, that's all I gotta say.
I appreciate your testimony. We gonna see. I'm excited. Because again, no judgment, and I appreciate all the perspectives. And thank you guys for being here. Everybody commenting in. What you say? No tarot card astrology. That's gateway to hell. You know what's crazy? What's crazy? I can't get fully into it, but at the end of the day, even by definition, dividing used to be with being with God, plain blank period. Everything that we do, God has done first. So again, I'm not judging nobody on what they use for their tools and understanding. We all know what's going on. We're being warned by many different corners, left, right, east, west, all these ways. And only
The
God can
best
judge
way I
us.
could put it,
But right,
like people debate me all the time on God, Christianity, and all that in the Bible. All I say is, did you get the message?
right.
That's the whole point. But I mean, with that said, I'm gonna leave y'all to it. I'm about to go eat some nachos because I've been fasting all day.
Shay, have a
But
wonderful night. Take it easy.
I mean, you got my phone number. Just text me if you want to like
I
get on again.
I
You
got
know,
you. We'll figure out some
relax.
something. Have a good one.